Welcome everyone back to the Island of Batik. I'm so honored to be your ambassador of this island for another 6 months. So I've received a new shipment to the island and I want to show you what has been shipped. And I've already unboxed it so that it'll be real easy for me to show you what we've received. So these are the items that I'm looking forward to working with in the next 6 months. First of all, we've gotten some wonderful batting from Hobbs Batting. This is Hobbs Heirloom 80/20 Black. And this batting is so awesome to use if you have a quilt that has a dark background, like if you're using a lot of black. Because sometimes if you use white batting and it comes through your quilt, you're going to see like little puckers of white. And when you use black batting, you don't get that. So black batting is awesome. I really love working with it. And then next we also have Hobbs Heirloom Natural Batting. And this is 100% cotton batting. And so I'm really looking forward to making a quilt with that batting. Then Hobbs has also sent some more fusible batting strips. These are great for making handles on bags and things that just need a little extra structure inside, or it could be good for making those basket bowls that people are making. And they also, Hobbs also sent from their Tuscany collection a cotton wool blend. And this is, it says that it's really thin batting, and yet it's made out of wool, so I think that it will quilt really nice. So I'm looking forward to using that. And then here is their ultra thin Thermore batting. And this is non-bearding, and it's queen size, so that's going to make a fantastic quilt. Thank you so much, Hobbs, for sending all of this wonderful batting. Then one little surprise that we received is a wool pressing mat, and this is from Prairie Spirit Alpaca. It's out of Canada, and this particular wool pressing mat is 50% alpaca and 50% wool, and it's made in Canada. So I'm really looking forward to using this and seeing what the difference is when it has the 50% alpaca in. Thank you so much, Prairie Spirit. I'm really looking forward to using this. And then from our friend Accuquilt, we have this, the Tree of Life die, and this is going to be for the July project, where all of the ambassadors are making a project using the Tree of Life die, and it's called Christmas in July. And the idea is that you give the quilt to somebody in July as a Christmas present. So I'm really looking forward to using this die. It will be the July project. And the nice thing about Accuquilt is that it cuts the pieces out so nice, and it cuts the dog ears off, so it's really easy to sew the pieces together. And I'm looking forward to showing you that. I'm going to take my hat off for just a second here. And then in September, we're going to be doing a blog hop called Tool Talk, and I am so thrilled to be using this ruler. It is called the Star 60 ruler, and it's from Studio 180 Designs, and these rulers are just fantastic to use. And this particular ruler makes some really interesting designs, so I can't wait to see what I create with this ruler. And then let me show you the fabric that I'll be using in September for that Tool Talk project. It's this beautiful fabric that is called Simply Southwest by Kathy Engel, and it's from Island Batik's Spring 22 line. And look at all of these gorgeous colors, greens and tans and browns and mustard. So beautiful. And what I love about working with Island Batik fabric is that whether it's the batik fabric or their neutrals, the gray goods that they use, that's the type of fabric that the design is put on, is such nice fabric that it really cuts well. So like when I use the Accuquilt die, it's going to cut extremely well, and when I use a rotary cutter and ruler, it cuts well, and it also presses well. And so that's why I really love working with Island Batik fabric. but I can't wait for the project that I come up with in September for using that Star 60 ruler from Studio 180. And then let me show you the coordinating fabrics that they sent to go with that line. It's this beautiful mustard, and then there's this brown that kind of has some steers on it, which looks really, really cool. And then they also sent this nice neutral mocha fabric, which I'm not sure what I'll use this for, but it would make a nice backing. And then Island Batik has also sent 3 of their neutrals. It's the gray, the white, and the black. And you know that I love using neutrals. And part of the reason I love using them is that they coordinate so well with the other fabrics. It goes so nicely. So I love using these neutrals when I'm working with colorful batiks. They've also sent these 5-inch strip packs, which are a lot of fun because they're a roll of all these different colors put together. So there are teals and purples and reds and yellows and off-whites. Just so much fun to use all of these different colors in 5-inch strips. I really like working with these. And actually my July project does use a strip pack like this. And then here is another one. This one has some more purples and teals and greens and yellows. Just a lot of fun. So then the next project will be October, where I'm going to be making a bag from Annie's Bags. And I was so thrilled when a few months ago Annie was using my fabric line called Coco Chic to make one of her bags, and she was demoing it, and now I get to use Island Batik's beautiful fabric. This kind of has a southwestern theme. You can see that it has like some cows or steers or bears on it. And there's also some white fabric in there. But I'm going to be making one of Annie's bags. I think it's going to be a remote caddy, and her instructions are so easy to follow, and it just makes really nice bags. So I'm really looking forward to showing you the project that I make with Annie's Bags and this beautiful fabric from Island Batik. Then in November, I'm going to be making a Lone Star quilt. And I've never made a Lone Star quilt before, so that's going to be a challenge. But this is the fabric that I'm going to be using for that. And I can't show it to you because it says surprise. But it is from the Summer 22 line, and the collection is called Copperfield. So we'll both be surprised when I get to see what my Lone Star quilt's going to look like, won't we? Here's some more fabric that Island Batik sent. This is called their Batik Foundations bundle. And you can see all of these beautiful fabrics in here. And the Batik Foundations would be the same as this brilliant blue that was in the South Seas quilt behind me. So I'm looking forward to seeing which one of these foundation fabrics from Island Batik that I use. And then they've also sent this 10-inch pre-cut pack, and this particular line is called Baroque. And those colors are just absolutely gorgeous. And here's the fabric that they sent to coordinate with this. And so I might be using that fabric for the December project, which is going to be making a creative Christmas stocking. So I haven't totally determined what fabric I'm using, but I'm looking forward to creating an unusual and different Christmas stocking. So that's everything that's been sent in the second shipment for being an Island Batik Ambassador in the second half of this year, 2022. And I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I'm working with, and I hope you'll stay tuned and watch to see what projects I make with this fabric. And again, if you like the quilt behind me, it's called South Sea Shuffle, and it's going to be available, the pattern for that will be available in Quilt Shop soon, and it's also available on my website. So if you like what you've seen in this video, be sure to follow along at www.bluebearquilts.com, and you can also follow me on Instagram at bluebearquilts. You can also follow me on Facebook at bluebearquilts, and finally, sometimes I have entertaining videos on TikTok, and that's also at bluebearquilts. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time, and I look forward to seeing what you make. So for now, bye-bye.